Silicon Valley is known for producing some of the most successful and visionary entrepreneurs of our times. From Steve Jobs to Mark Zuckerberg, the Valley has been the birthplace of some of the most successful companies in the world. But among these giants of industry, one name stands out as the investor who changed everything, Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is one of the most influential and controversial investors in the world today. He's been called the Don of Silicon Valley and has invested in some of the most game-changing companies of our times. But his path to success was anything but conventional. This is the story of the investor who changed everything. The story of Peter Thiel. Part 1. Early life of Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel was born in Frankfurt, Germany in 1967. His family moved to California when he was just a year old. Thiel showed an early interest in music, and by the age of 6, he was already playing the piano. He was a gifted student and attended Stanford University, where he studied philosophy and computer science. In 1995, Thiel co-founded a company called Confinity, which later merged with another company, X.com. X.com was an early online payment service that later became PayPal. Thiel served as CEO of PayPal and led the company through its initial public offering in 2002, which was one of the most successful IPOs in history. Part 2. The Contrarian Investor. After PayPal, Thiel founded Clarium Capital, a global macro hedge fund. He also co-founded other companies such as Palantir Technologies, which specializes in big data analytics. But it's his role as a contrarian investor that has made him so influential. Thiel's investment philosophy is based on the idea of creative monopoly, which means investing in companies that have a unique product or service that is difficult to replicate. He argues that startups should focus on creating something new that solves an existing problem or fulfills a need. Thiel is famous for his contrarian views and investing in companies that others dismissed. In 2004, he invested $500,000 in Facebook, becoming one of the company's first outside investors. Thiel's investment in Facebook was widely criticized at the time since the company had not yet figured out how to monetize its massive user base. But Thiel saw the potential in the social networking platform, and his investment paid off when Facebook went public in 2012, making Thiel a billionaire. Thiel's investment philosophy has made him one of the most successful investors in the world. He's been credited with nurturing entrepreneurs like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and Reid Hoffman, and has invested in numerous other successful startups like Lyft, Airbnb, and SpaceX. Part 3. The Controversial Views. But Thiel is not just famous for his investments. He's also famous for his controversial views on politics, religion, and technology. In 2016, Thiel came under fire when it was revealed that he had secretly funded a lawsuit against the news website Gawker, which had published a sex tape of Hulk Hogan. Thiel's funding of the lawsuit was seen as an attack on freedom of the press, and he was denounced by many in the media as a tech villain. Thiel defended his actions, saying that Gawker had crossed a line by publishing the sex tape, and that he was only supporting Hogan in his quest for justice. Thiel's controversial views have also extended to politics. He was an early supporter of Donald Trump in the 2016 presidential election and spoke at the Republican National Convention. Thiel's support for Trump was widely criticized, and he was called out for supporting a candidate who had made controversial statements about women, minorities, and immigrants. Despite the backlash, Thiel has continued to support Trump and has defended his decision to do so. Part 4. The Philanthropist. But Thiel's influence extends beyond politics and investing. He's also a leading philanthropist and has donated millions of dollars to charitable causes. Thiel is a strong advocate for entrepreneurship and has set up the Thiel Foundation, which provides grants to young entrepreneurs who are tackling big problems in society. Thiel has also donated millions of dollars to education, including funding scholarships for young entrepreneurs, and has also donated to science research and other charities. Part 5. The Legacy of Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel's legacy is far-reaching and complex. He's been called a genius and a visionary, but he's also been criticized for his controversial views and actions. Whatever your opinion of Thiel, there's no denying that his investments have changed the world. From PayPal to Facebook to SpaceX and beyond, Thiel has been a driving force behind some of the most successful companies in history. But Thiel's legacy goes far beyond his investments. He's also a leading voice in the world of tech and philanthropy, and his ideas will continue to shape the world for years to come. Peter Thiel, the investor who changed everything. Whether you love him, hate him, or somewhere in between, there's no denying that Thiel's influence will continue to shape the world for years to come. Thank you for watching.